right, folks, welcome back. It's Wednesday morning here on BT Vancouver. Thor Dyakow always loves a wildlife segment on this program. Today, we're talking specifically about bats. Now, bats have got a bad rap during the pandemic with relation to COVID-19. We're going to demystify some of the myths around bats and talk about why they're such an important part of the ecosystem around the globe. Danielle Dagenet is a bat expert. You're described as a bat person, aren't you, Danielle?
Yes, I am. Some people call me the Bat Woman. I've been studying bats since 2012.
Okay, first of all, is there a link between COVID-19 and bats?
No, there isn't. There has never been any proof as of yet that bats are actually the animal that has caused the pandemic that we're experiencing. It is suspected that bats could be the cause, as there is a species in Asia that carries a very similar virus, but it has not yet been confirmed.
Okay, and bats are everywhere. I mean, they're even here locally. The city of Richmond is looking for citizen scientists this summer to actually help with bat counts. Here's a photo of a common one. Can you describe this bat for us?
Yeah, this is called the Yuma myota species, and it is found in buildings around the Lower Mainland and also in bat boxes. So we are counting their population to see if they're affected by another disease called white nose syndrome.
And bat boxes are where they actually will nest. We have a few photos of those as well, and you might see these pop up in your local community. Describe to us how these are really special and why bats are so attracted to them.
So bat box is used by female bats in the summertime. That's where they go to have their babies. I have a little sample here of what a bat baby looks like, and here's a, oops, sorry, upside down. Here's a mummy bat. So they go inside these little wooden crevices, and they just hang out there, and they'll have their little babies. So I have two in this box, but they actually only have one baby a year. So it's very important that they have somewhere to go to have their young.
That is fascinating. And I've seen a lot of those bat boxes in the area that I live in, near Terra Nova, along the Richmond Dike there. What kind of habitat do they prefer?
So in the city, they will go anywhere where there's green spaces to feed and where there's insects over fresh water. They love to roost inside people's homes in the city as well in the bat boxes. They really prefer outside wooden shingles or siding.
And Stanley Park has a lot of bats, too. You've got some great footage. And just the numbers of them that roost together, it's pretty amazing. And what a sight to see.
Yeah, so this is the Stanley Park Pavilion that we did a count on June 2nd. And I believe there's 356 bats that came out of the building that night. So you can see the footage here as they emerged at sunset. So I have volunteers out counting how many bats are coming out of different roosts across the city.
That's so cool. Have you ever been down to Austin, Texas, where they all take off every night from the bridge there?
No, I haven't, but it is on my bucket list. I will make it one day.
You got to check that out. Now, I live in Richmond. I'm very proud of it. And for the last couple of nights, a bat, just one, has been feeding right at dusk at last light, and not really during the rainy weather, but with those clear nights. I apologize, the video's not great, but I tried to get some with my my phone here. You can see the little bat there. So obviously, I'm in a feeding area, and Richmond is considered a bat-friendly community and is looking for public input to count the bats because we don't have a lot of information in terms of the actual numbers, right?
Yeah, so Richmond became bat-friendly certified in January, so they're the third city in BC. So they've made a commitment to help with bat habitat, provide information to the residents, and to promote education on bats, because there's a lot that people don't know about bats. Mm-hmm. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to gather information in Richmond as well as other cities in the across BC about where bats are roosting and feeding. So if you have any information, please give me a call or email, and I will add you to my database, and hopefully you can help me monitor the population.
Okay, and we know that bats can carry diseases in certain areas and aspects. So what are some safety tips if you do come in contact with one of them?
So the main disease that you have to worry about is rabies in North America. So our bats do not carry COVID-19. No bats have been confirmed to carry it. So the main thing you have to worry about is rabies from bats. And for that, we ask that you never touch a bat with your hands. If you come across a bat and need to move it, either use a stick with a rag or put on gloves and push it to the side of a trail, or give me a call. I'll give you the information. If you have any skin contact, contact the Public Health Authority immediately. And we are asking people that have roosts, if you are close to the bats where they are roosting in your house or bat box, please wear a mask. and do not get too close to them, because there is concerns that humans could pass on the SARS-CoV-2 virus to bats. Again, we're not sure if it can happen, but we just don't want that virus to get into our bat population.
Oh, man, I really appreciate your time today. Thanks for clearing up all this information about bats. And the email on screen is where people can send their submissions or get more information about if they want to be citizen scientists and help with these bat numbers. Danielle, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's Danielle Dagenet. She's a bat expert, and we'll get this online for all you bat lovers out there. All right, stick around. We've got more BT to come after this.